Thick
full
girl.
woman.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it has to be at a healthy weight to keep you healthy
and
obviously,
a lower risk.
And a lower risk.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, once I lost weight, my levels pretty much, all my stats pretty much went down. So not only is it good for your tatas, but it's also good just for your overall health, cholesterol, and everything. So just bring that weight down.
Diabetes risk, all of that.
Yeah, everything.
All the things that plague us women of color.
Right. And this is another thing that plagues us women with color. Relax. We're too busy doing everything for everybody. So sometimes we have to, de-stress.
Yes.
So pretty much stress combined with African Americans' unique genetics could be a source of higher breast cancer mortality rates. So try some yoga therapy, other stress reductions. I've started practicing mindfulness, which is very helpful. Like, I feel like every day, maybe not every day, let me be honest about this. Almost every day I see something new that I didn't see the day before, because I'm constantly thinking, okay, on my route to work, I'm going to pay attention. I'm going to look for squirrels. I'm going to look for birds, just the beautiful things in life. I'm going to look at the clouds today, just whatever it takes to, refresh your mind before you even get in the workplace or whatever you're doing. But as a caregiver, whatever you're with your kids, just practice mindfulness, try to decompress.
Okay. Schedule a mammogram every year. While positive social and economic changes have resulted in Black women getting mammograms at a higher rate than before, they are still behind in the pack of annual screenings. So what you don't know probably can kill you.
What you don't know can hurt you.
Yes. So definitely have a standing annual appointment, as this can save your life.
And then if you're worried about the cost of it, there's all kinds of health fairs that do free mammograms. I've even seen like a mammogram truck when we were passing like Planned Parenthood. I was like, oh, okay. But they always, especially in October. So know that October is breast cancer awareness.
Make that your standard appointment.
Make that your standard appointment. And you know that you're going to go in October to have them looked at.
Okay, and ask your doctor about triple negative tumors. The most recently discovered threat to Black women's breast health are triple negative tumors. They are tough to detect, don't respond to modern treatment, and strike young women twice as likely to affect African American women.
Yeah, I'm going to try to go look for some triple negative tumors. I don't think they look for those. That's the first I ever heard of that.
Yeah.
That might be what it was.
You gonna do next one?
Yeah.
Okay.
You need help. Okay. You need health insurance now. As a group, African American women are underinsured. Yes, we need insurance, but I think more women are more insured now because of the changes that they've made in healthcare. So maybe that has helped.
But we don't know how long that's gonna last.
Yes, we don't know how long that's gonna last. However, right now, you still have the little wagon, the health fairs, and the little mammogram trucks that come around to the community. So take advantage of that.
Yes.
So signing up for comprehensive insurance is the best way to keep annual mammograms from outpricing you and putting you at a health risk. Well, I actually think, those little free buses is a good way too. However, because some people just don't have insurance. If insurance is still out of the question, check out these free low-cost breast cancer screenings. Basically,
and I'll put everything in the show notes.
Ooh, I don't know.
Cut down on drinking. Having 3 or more drinks a day can significantly increase your risk of developing breast cancer, according to recent studies. And the more drinks you have a day, the greater your risk.
Yeah. That hits a lot of people in our community because they're like, oh, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to have this drink. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to drink every weekend. I'm not going to drink no water. What's that? I'm going to drink these sodas.
And on top of the increasing your risk for breast cancer, like alcohol ages you.
Yeah.
Some of the things that people do in their lifestyle ages them. So if you don't want your black to crack.
Right.
Cut down on that alcohol.
Right. So you can still look good.
Exactly. Okay. My phone just.
Okay. Know your risk factors. Did you get your period before the age of 12? Does breast cancer run in your family? These and other risk factors increase the chances that you'll develop breast cancer during your lifetime. Share these risk factors with your doctor if they don't ask. That's a good one for me because I know that I got my cycle before I was 12.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm at risk. Know that you're not too young. If you're Black, breast cancer is not an older woman's problem.
It is not.
Check with your gynecologist or general practitioner about early screenings and the fact that you're a young Black woman under 40 are more likely to develop breast cancer than white women the same age. Get an app on your phone. It's gonna remind you to basically check your breasts at a certain day cycle of your period. So that's very important. If you have a problem remembering to do that, you can get an app to help you through that.
Mm-hmm.
Are you still getting them pop-ups from Amazon?
I am.
So, okay.
Okay, I found it. Self-exams may... Oh, shoot. Go ahead.
Okay. She's got technical difficulties over there. Self-exams may not be enough. Black women breast cancer tissue is denser. That means that self-exams often miss the small tumors. Don't wait to find a lump to make an appointment with your doctor. Schedule a mammogram to catch the small tumors your fingers miss. So I think when I was about 25, I was doing my breast exam and I started feeling like lumps in my breast. And I was like, okay, like what's going on? Like I was nervous because I had these little lumps in my breast, but come to find out they were not anything to worry about, or so I've been told. I don't think I have cancer or anything, but they were just like from drinking too much caffeine. And so for whatever reason, that's what the doctor said. But you know, they don't always check for our health like they should. Mm-hmm. So I'm most definitely, this article and thinking about Contessa made me really think about what I'm going to do with my tatas to make sure that they're not going to kill me. Mm-hmm. So it just pretty much changed everything. But we'll talk about that when we get to our Rache reality.
Yes. So, and also the self-exams, I mean, it's still good to continue to do them because they let you know how your breasts are supposed to feel. Mm-hmm. So if you do feel something that is wrong, it'll stand out.
Right.
So I know I've touched them a lot before I had Shady D, but after Shady D with the change in them, like I'm really into them now because I like nightly, I kind of act like I got a breast lift and play with them and lift them up, and so I am very familiar with how they feel.
So, like I stand in the mirror,
every other night. Like I stand in the mirror and I lift them up as if I can remember how they used to look. Okay. And I squish them together because I'm like, oh, how would it look if I got them lifted and made them look fuller, like.
Girl, I don't think they look any different than college.
Oh, no, they're different.
Well, you know they're different because they're yours. Yeah. And we know our body, but...
I know. And then if Shady D come in, I'd be like, look at what you did to me.
She's like, I'm sorry, Mommy. Mommy, no. Girl, I don't understand because I don't be doing all that in the mirror. Yeah. Like, because I can't lift them up like that. My hunker... Well, they're double D now, so they're slimming down. Okay. However... I'm not in the mirror playing with them. Yeah. Because they're not going to do nothing if I hold my arms up. They don't move.
Well, I don't hold my arms up. They don't move like that. I grab them and then I lift them up. And then I squish them together.
That's a wash move for me. Okay. That means I'm washing underneath them or something. I ain't doing all that. Like, y'all having a moment. Me and my tatas, we cool, but we don't be doing all that. But that's, that's your time. I'm lathering and that's when I'm lifting them up. I'm lathering on Saturdays.
Oh, yes.
My Saturday showers. And y'all hate me when we go on vacation.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah. The slowest person.
No, that's my time. That's my personal time. Because that's the only day I have. Sunday, you got to go to church. Okay. So I can't really piddle.
Okay. Well, if you are a breast cancer survivor, you're not out of the woods yet. Black women have a lower 5-year survival rate than white women, regardless of the stage at which breast cancer was diagnosed. So if you are a survivor, you still got to be on top of it and still get your exams, still do the treatment that you may be feeling good, but still do the treatment that your physician has recommended to you. And also be mindful of your diet and your alcohol intake and all that stuff, so you can keep it from coming back.
Yeah, put that crown back.
Yes, put that crown down. Put that crown down.
That's a nice little saying. Put that
crown down. Okay, well, if you guys have any comments or want to check out the links that are in the article, I will post them in the show notes. And let's see here. What are we going to get to next here? Okay, so I am really excited about our upcoming date box.
Oh.
It is about to be, the 15th is coming.
Yeah, the 15th is coming.
So, date box has several plans where you can get either a digital box or a physical box. And it has everything all laid out for you to have a wonderful date night. So you may get some recipes, or you may get a suggestion for a new restaurant. You have an activity that you'll do. You get a playlist sometimes. It's just something different every month for you and your mate to experience together.
You and your boo got a date box. So you can, if you want to try out a date box, we have a promo code. It's Not a Fairy Tale 50. And you get 50% off your very first date box. And it comes pretty quick. And I'm sure you and your mate will enjoy it. Okay, it's time to jump into this Russia reality. I know, right?
Okay. So I will say I was watching Married to Medicine. I watched it yesterday, but I was also cooking and trying to help with homework. So it may be some empty
multitasking.
Pieces. Yes.
Well, I watched it twice.
Okay.
But,
Look at you.
I watched it twice because it, came on back to back.
Mm-hmm.
However, sometimes I get caught up in the wrong thing and I start analyzing personalities versus paying attention to what they really talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So, where you want me to start at the beginning?
You can start. We just having an open discussion,
right? Like two girlfriends,
because we just gonna jump all over the place because that's what we do.
That's just how we talk, and then we always catch up. So just follow along, pay attention.
Mm-hmm.
There'll be a test at the end.
No.
Okay. So I'm trying to think where to start off with. Well, the ladies went to Miami.
Yes.
So they went to Miami for
Dr. Heavenly. Mm-hmm.
To revisit her childhood home to help her deal with her issues that revolve around her childhood.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all know that I have not always been the biggest fan of Dr. Heavenly. However, a lot of questions were answered. A lot of questions were answered, and I have more insight on understanding who she is. And it says in wise people seek understanding versus being understood.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't do that for her because I was just like, she's crazy. I'm going to write her off. But the way this lady was raised was heartbreaking for somebody to be raised like that.
Yeah.
She was raised in a room. Well, she pretty much stayed in a room with no windows.
Mm-hmm.
And her mom didn't allow them to shut a door or turn the lights off.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how crazy you would be?
Yeah, if you can't turn off the lights, that's just messing with your circadian
right.
clock.
That's a big word. So, yes, that is absolutely bananas to me, that she was raised that way. But what really got me and really touched my heart is that she was not allowed to go outside.
I understood why, though. Why her mother wouldn't want her to be outside.
Because they're in Miami and the crime.
She said it was drug dealers up
and down the street. But her sister could go outside.
She said her sister could go outside?
Yeah, her sister could do all these other things. Heavenly was the smart child. And she pretty much sheltered her from doing normal stuff.
Oh, see, I didn't hear her say her sister could go outside.
Well, maybe she didn't say that, but I assumed it.
Oh, I didn't get that. I got that they both couldn't go outside because the area was bad. So I would, as a parent, if I knew I stayed in a bad area, I would try to get them into other things where they could be with other.
Or wouldn't you just take them to the park and
that's what I said. They can do other things in other areas.
But she just talked about she never really went outside. I just felt like she was imprisoned,
mm-hmm.
and so that's why she is who she is. And I I can't remember. I think it was Dr. Jackie was like saying, well, that's probably why she acts that way because she hasn't had the normal.
She don't have problem solving skills.
Right.